Doing a trade. Eruption. Barbarian sword. 4 bone pile. Nothing big. It gives +2 to +2 maximum to skills, +2 paladin is on it. It's actually +2 for pretty much every class. That was a really good trade on his part. I really hate the quest that requires getting bone pile. You have to run through a whole bunch of zombies that you can't kill. I never ever feel like doing it, so I'm happy with that. I mean, obviously I didn't need that sword, so I'm gonna go give this to my paladin, and boom, he's gonna have +2 skills. And another trade. My phoenix shield that I don't really need for this sweet thing, which is going to become quite handy. I mean, I'm just getting my hand on paladin items because I'm going to be sticking with paladin, but for some paladin builds this is really useful. The one notable thing that I'm going to be able to use on it right now is +50% bonus to buff duration, and I use that on my weapon switch, so I get a 50% bonus to the duration of sacred armor. So, whatever. Hey everyone, I'm doing what they call shrine crafting. You need a sacred item that is rare, and then you use a shrine on it, and different shrines have different properties. But now is as good a time as any to talk about it, because I'm desperately trying to make a bow that has Tantrum on it and a proc. Whereas I'm switching over to Tantrum as my main skill. Completely different than the paladin I was just showing. I know I already switched, but I was getting bored of it already. Pretty much the whole time I was farming with that character, I was thinking, oh, I hope I find something so I can use a different skill. So I just decided I'm gonna go with Tantrum. It's one of my favorite skills in the game, and everyone can use it. But you need a really good bow, and ooh, that's actually a decent one. Oman is also another skill that I've been that I want to use, though it's gonna take a little bit more time to we'll talk about that another time when I can actually use it, because it costs 9,001 mana to use. It's over 9,000. Basically, now I need another bow. You know what, now I don't feel like finding a new bow, and I don't feel like settling for something that isn't as good as it could possibly be right now. So, yeah, this is kind of what I'm looking for. It has one of the O skills on it. I'm either looking for Oman or Tantrum, which would be ideal. And preferably a high level of Tantrum, and then it needs to have something on it where if I keep rolling these, eventually you'll probably see that, eventually, nope. It's been a lot of this going on. Oh, that one has Arrow Swarm. Arrow Swarm is not incredibly good, though. I barely even care what shrine right now. I just really. Oh, okay, on this one you can see 20% chance to cast level 14 elemental when you kill an enemy. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for. There's also a throw knife on striking that would be really nice. And a couple, that one has frozen soul on striking. It's nice, but I also need Tantrum on it. The bow I have right now has Tantrum on it, but no proc. The one that you see on it is because of a jewel, and 2% is it's not really the kind of thing I'm looking for. Like the knife ones are like 18%, I think, and that elemental one's 20%, so they're going off pretty often. And I've been doing this for a while now. I've been doing a lot of farming. Nothing too much worth showing. But eventually, very soon, I'm going to show you this new Tantrum Paladin. I'll go show you what the skill does right now, because I've completely changed my character around. I do like the other one, but I just had to switch it up. This one is way more basic. That's Tantrum. You shoot your bow, and it just makes a cloud underneath you. 1/3 weapon damage, so it's pretty low, but it hits a ton of times, and it lasts pretty long. The higher level it is, the longer it lasts, which is why that's important. And because of how quickly I attack, I can just throw down a ton of them all on top of each other, and they all hit extremely fast. and then you can summon something, instant death. You can lure monsters into that trap, and that is really all that this character does. I run fast, I throw down tantrums, occasionally I'll summon things, and I use Slayer occasionally, which they automatically target and shoot things when they get close. It doesn't do much damage, but right now I don't have a way to really harm physical immunes. And also you see those bolts coming off of me when I'm near things. I leveled that up a bunch, so that now does like 8k per hit. Yay. And Vindicate, which caused me to get a lot more damage when I kill the target that I curse. You cast the curse on them. It's pretty basic paladin. Pretty basic tantrum paladin at least. O-Man is a much cooler skill that takes 9,000 mana to use, which I wouldn't even have. And it pretty much shoots a whole bunch of guided arrows, like a screen full of them at everything. It's pretty cool. But I can't use that yet. Hopefully eventually I'll get to try and make a build around it. So that would be fun. But yeah, I'm going to keep trying to roll these, and hopefully eventually I get a decent bow. And then I'll show you when I do, because I think I've been doing this for like an hour, just finding shrines and trying to make one. Oh, that one is Time Strike. No, Tantrum. Very rarely am I even seeing Tantrum on these things. Just quite unfortunate. Because shrines go quickly. They only have 10 uses per shrine, then you have to go find more of them. Nope. 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 I'm gonna get one eventually, and the other modifiers on it are just gonna be so shit. Like, I found a bow before that was like almost perfect, amazing. Everything about it was amazing, except it did not have Tantrum or proc. Actually, no, it did have a proc, but no Tantrum. I was like, oh, this isn't worth it because I don't know what I'm going to use it for otherwise. So, re-rolled it. That's what I've been up to. My gear is still the same. This whole 8-foot thing. Look, I have 3 pieces of the set now. From my lots and lots of farming the Chaos Sanctuary. The set bonuses are kind of lame. This armor is really lame. I was expecting much better from this. It's still... I don't know what the deal with it is yet. I'm really hoping to collect the rest of the set and see what this thing does. The lightning wall when you kill an enemy is still really good, but I want to change out my boots because now that I'm Tantrum, it's not helping me that much. And these gloves are pretty cool because they cast Powder Keg when you kill an enemy, which is a skill that some monsters use in Duncraig, and pretty much it instantly kills anything, no matter what. It pops, a barrel pops out, a timer's on it, and then it explodes, everything dies. So that's quite cool to have that on those gloves. And I'm gonna go back to picking up shrines and all that stuff. So, peace out. And I'm doing Chaos Sanctuary here right after what I just showed you guys. And I figured I'd show you this just to, you know, introduce the whole Tantrum thing, throw these down, walk back. You can see arrows coming out of me as well, which are from bow quiver. Why am I still wearing the 8-foot stuff? I meant to take that off. No. No. Let's go back here. And, there's some situations where it gets kind of hard to use. Like, I can do Fontaineville really well with this character, even better than the other paladin, except that necrobots are physical immune. Like, anything that walks into a big cloud of this stuff drops. They just instantly walk into it, they're done for, except for necrobots. So what ends up happening is I run in, I lure a whole bunch back with me, lead them into something like this, they all die, and then there's just like a field of necrobots standing there like, yeah, I don't get what you're doing. And then it takes me forever to kill them. So hopefully I can get some items that add a bit more elemental damage or some elemental procs. Procs being, I forget what it stands for, what the, like, full version of the word is, but, like, chance to cast level 1 arrow, if you're not familiar, is a proc. It procs when you hit things. That's... I feel dumb that I don't know what it's the full... whatever. Anyway, that, if I get some elemental procs, it'll do a ton of damage because I have Super Beast, which adds almost 200% elemental damage at this point, because I fully leveled that up. So that would be nice, and that would really help me kill some things. Especially if it was a poison proc. Because this... well, pretty much anything. I don't even really care what it is. Even if it was just that fire elemental I showed you that can spawn on the bow, that would be awesome. Dun dun dun. Soup! I found soup. Did I kill everyone? Yeah, this is typical chaos run. This is why I haven't really been showing it, is because I've been doing this a lot. Just coming in here, killing everything, leaving. Kill you guys. When Diablo spawns, holy poop. Also for summoning Uber quest. No, don't die. Please don't die. Summoning Uber quests are so freaking easy for this character. Because as soon as they get summoned, it's over. Like once they appear and you set up the whole cloud of tantrums, they regret being summoned. That's all I have to say about that. Let's go up here, get my shiz going. Put those guys in decorative places. Diablo's about to get owned. He takes quite a bit of damage though, because he's special. He's acting weird. He's like not even moving. That's cool. I didn't get anything this run, which has been very typical lately. I mean, when I first started coming, I was like, oh wow, so much stuff drops. I have not been getting that lately. Maybe I need to get some more magic finds. I was actually running before, which I should have shown you guys. I'm skipping too much. I need to start recording more, but it's nice to play without talking occasionally. And not too much happened. I really did just change the Tantrum. That was about it. But I was doing runs before where I had Ariel's Skull on, where it has all those negative effects on you, but I think because of Stormlord on Paladins, which gives you so many stat points, it's not as big of a deal as it would be for a lot of other characters. So I was trying to get that 500% better chance magic items bonus, which is hard to say if it helped. I found a couple cool things, but I was able to run it with that on. And I didn't slow down too much, but occasionally I was dying, so I stopped. And I haven't tried it with Tantrum yet, so maybe I'll do that later. But right now, I think I'm going to get something to eat, because I gotta eat, man. So, get you later again. Again later. Let's quickly discuss my build really quick, though, because I want to get this out of the way. It's nothing too special. I put a lot of everything I can into the passives, because... excuse me, I have a lot of leftover skill points to use. One into this teleport, divine apparition, of course. All the points I can into blessed life to reduce damage. All the points I can into super beast, because I really don't have much else to put it in, so extra damage. Sure, it's kind of going to waste right now because I don't have very much elemental damage, but I'm hoping to get that eventually. And then as many points as I can into Tainted Blood, because it's amazing and one of the best skills ever. All the points I can into Stormlord, it's a passive like I was saying. And then a whole bunch into Vessel of Judgment, which I usually don't use, but it's that auto attack when things come near me to try and get that damage as much as I could. I've tried two different builds so far, one where I was using Vessel of Judgment, and one where I put all the points into Scourge and got them up to like 12k health. And they were kind of good, but sometimes they were actually getting in the way, where I would summon a whole bunch of them. I could get 25 of them. So they'd all be up here fighting monsters, and I'd be trying to lure the monsters back into that to get them to walk through it, and my Scourges would just like hold them in place and they'd never even touch it. So and sometimes summons are good, but sometimes they were starting to actually get in the way. So I tried to switch off of that and just get more damage off of the Vessel of Judgment. And that's pretty much it. Not nearly as complex as the last build I was doing. Catch you later again, again later.